Yeah, it's fitting to pop off today, fuckers. We fitting to pop off. You're gay, decoy, but we love gay people here, so it's okay. Yeah, it's. I got some shit to say, and like I mentioned, it's fitting to pop off. It's called soda. Yeah, we hold on. There we go, everybody. So sorry, we're ready to go now. I have to be really careful about what I say regarding this Jonathan fella because this incredibly alpha masculine man loves to strike down channels, and he loves to do it with the support of the let's just call them the Gilded Girls. Bet y'all didn't think that. Bet y'all didn't think that would get back to me, did you, Jonathan? Should I call Gilded and report you for, fucking nefarious espionage behind the scenes? You come up on panel, you don't like what you say, you have some views in a community full of survivors and predator catchers and predator catcher fans, and because we have questions regarding you having unsolicited conversations with minors, specifically the vulnerable ones that reside behind the border, and you want to take down my channel, bro? I'm easy to find, Jay Robbins, but guess what? I'm not going to say so are you. I'm going to say so were you. Very easy to find, sir. Stop pinning Decoy's comments. Okay, we can do that. Oh, what up, panel channel? Good to see you here. Uh, yo, honestly, you're not far off the mark, SCO. But Zion, good to see you. Yeah, Bryden, this is just me putting anybody on notice that is affiliated with that shit. I'd venture to say that I probably got a bigger voice than anybody in that gilded. Uh, I left you guys alone. I didn't make any noise on the way out. I didn't drag anybody. Seriously, Jay Robbins and the Gilded Girls and anyone else associated with that fuckery, I did not fuck with you on the way out. I kept my head down. I carried my bags. I didn't even look back. Y'all made it this way. I've always kept my nose clean. I've tried to be nice to people. I've tried to be kind. I've tried to be funny. Very seldom did I ever like make anyone feel any sort of way, feel bad about me. But um, Jonathan Robbins, I'm not bullying you. I'm not harassing you. I have zero. I was actually on your side a little bit when I was like, maybe this dude is just a really eccentric member of the LGBT community, and maybe he loves kids and he doesn't really know how to. Maybe there's a little spectrum, something there. Maybe there's a little bit of social affect, something going on. But you decided to go back and, in the penmanship of John Grisham, you penned a letter to YouTube, laying all that out. And how dumb do y'all feel now that those screenshots went public? How dumb do y'all feel? And the Gilded Girls, I'm not going to shit on you, but I know who you are. I know who the ones we're supportive were. Just do me a favor. Stay away from my channel. It's that simple. If you hate old Tom Tom, why are you sitting in a chit chat? If you hate FM, why are you going for a walk through the city? If you hate me, why are you coming into my morning drive? Like, it doesn't make sense. Is your life that empty, that void? Are you that negative and unfulfilled that you have to sit there on YouTube and genuinely try to tear people apart and rip them down and poke holes? And I'm pretty sure that y'all, decoy, you dumb as fuck. Just kidding. That's fake, maybe, but no, decoy ain't dumb. But keep up, decoy. There's a handbook. We'll send it to you. Annoyed you always are pretty dumb. I think our kissing video went viral too, by the way. Somebody broke that to the panel channel. So, and by broke it to the panel channel, we paid them 150 so we can get some airplay on it. You live by the sword, you die by the sword, man. Savvy wants to talk mad shit on people and start up fuckery and enjoy that kind of nonsense. Like, what do you expect? We reap what we sow. Everything in life has a return. World War Bot, me and you have always been good, man, but Jonathan needs to go. Jonathan needs to go. I got enough. When he decided to pen that letter, uh, and also, yeah, if he works with children and he's having unsolicited conversations with little kids that he meets on Snapchat, somebody probably should be that whole hashtag we are concerned. Um, that's what happens. That's really all. I wanted to get that. You know what's a bitch move, Warbot? Penning a letter in silence like a feminine man because your father failed to put enough testosterone in his sperm when he inseminated your mother, like Jonathan, that he's going to do this shit behind the fucking curtains. Take that shit out of my chat, Warbot. I don't care. I don't. There's nothing you're going to say to me that's going to tell me that that guy's a man or that he's okay. Suck a dick, troll lawyer. Not a snowflake. I just don't normally like conflict. I like to avoid it. They brought it to my doorstep this time. That's the difference. I didn't go seeking out some fucking drama. Jonathan asked to be on that panel. Well, then you should definitely share it. Not here because we need receipts and we need proof, but yeah, and all those Golden Girls, you guys doing your little private DMs and your post-it notes and braiding each other's hair and trying to strike other people down. Just go make your own space that's not affiliated with predator catching. If y'all need like your own little YouTube space, just do it. I got nothing else really this morning. Nothing positive to say. Nothing friendly. Just yeah. By the way, how stupid do you feel that you were in there? You were in your little safe space, sharing your letter, and the big bad Ray, the evil Ray, the guy that everybody hates, that's just so awful to everyone. The fuck, bro? Shit got back to me with the quickness. I hope that makes your fucking asshole cold. You got no friends on YouTube. You don't do shit here. You fucking. I had suggestions for Tommy to stop using like bro, take your fucking liberal grooming whatever. Like I don't support Jonathan Robbins. I don't support the Gilded Girls. I want them to stay the hell away from my space and the hell away from my channel. They can do whatever the hell they want to do over at Locksmith's channel. I doubt that. I seriously doubt that because I know Nunya pretty good, and I don't think she's in contact with FM. I could be wrong, but if you're saying you're 98% sure, I'm pretty close with the both of them, and I've never heard one like that's pretty. That's a stretch. I don't think that's the case. Um, no, and if you heard some of the shit the guy was saying about like random underage kids adding him on Facebook and him thinking that it's okay to have those community. What's another word for community? We can't even call it a commonwealth because we don't look for anything common between us. Have I realized FCC hasn't got my back? I don't care if someone agrees with me. They can do whatever the fuck they want, Aussie Pete. If all 59 of y'all were screaming at me now, tell me I'm stupid. Like that's on y'all. Shit, I mean, let's look at the panel. Let's look at the chat. Panel channel has made me look stupid before. Me and Bryden have had an issue. I exploded on somebody in one of Batmom's Gildeds. Decoys yelled at me. Troll lawyers trolled me. Bones says that I was having an affair on someone that wasn't my wife. I saw that comment before. Aussie Pete's definitely trolled me. Meow Meow once paid money to kick me off a stream. This dude, enough said. We don't even have to talk about this dude. Uh, and Warbot used to drag the shit out of me. Like that's what you guys are. And now you think that I care that somebody doesn't have my back on the internet. Some of us do, decoy, so hush. Something about Ray and Nunya. I think you were trolling, Bones, but yeah, it was uh you and Cap and someone else were involved. I forget what chat it was. I don't think it was like a legitimate attempt to say I was having an extramarital affair, but I saw you say that. And if it's not you, I'm sorry, but I'm like 95% sure that I took a screenshot too. That's why I was surprised that you were a woman. And it might have just been like a satire kind of a comment, but either way, I saw it. I got your back, even though I was a seven. Yeah, Bill, I thought you were a 70-year-old man. That is, what up, Jay Silly? Thank you, Aussie Pete. I'm not that worried about it, Bones. I once after the first day it stopped. I was like, all right, that's cool. I think I reached out to somebody. I was like, who the fuck? And then I found out Bones was a lady. And then I'm like, well, I can't punch him in the face. But yes, that's everybody in the chat. Like, just throw up a one if you think the fucking Sally should just stay on their side and like let people live. Like, I'm not over in Bill Powell's stream when Christie's up there, saying her shit. I'm not in Locke's thing when Sabby's up there and Christie's up like that. And there's people I like. But throw up a one in the chat if you think people should just fucking stay to their own space. Like Jonathan Robbins and, some of the Gilded Girls. I'm not going to name anybody name, but let's just call them the Gilded Girls. They came over to my space. They asked to get on the panel. They shared some fucking crazy shit. And then they write YouTube. The emotional immaturity and the lack of a spine is astounding. I don't know how such a cowardice man could spend any time at the border. Jonathan Robbins, that was a bitch move, man. It was a bitch move. 110% it was a bitch move. Leave me alone, Jonathan Robbins. I want nothing to do with you. It's my chat. Don't come over here and fucking talk. You're actually like my buddy. What the fuck, T? This is my channel. It's my channel. Just as yes, it's my channel. The only person here who can talk shit is Decoy. That's where we're going. Jay Silly, bitch moved by a whole ass hoe. I'm not saying you can't come here. I'm just trying to understand the motivation to go to a place that makes you angry. You know what I mean? That would be like me, a Christian conservative fellow. I'm like, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to move to Seattle because things are going to be great there. Who's with me? Bill Evans, Lynn, that cheeky little Alan Rosen fellow. We should all just go to Seattle and spread the word of conservative values to all of Seattle. And it's going to be amazing. What could possibly go wrong? Ray, people just hate it. Yeah, it's tough to watch sometimes, y'all. I'm not even gonna lie. It doesn't even really get to me. Like, I would just let him know, like, now, like, the reason I don't respond to most things is because if you don't respond, they don't grab the fucking airwaves for 4 days. You know what I mean? If there's things if you don't talk about it, eventually they'll just go away, and we could stay talking about cool shit, catching predators, decoying, just fun things that are, genuinely designed to, fuck, I'm yawning, bring some sort of If I say leave me alone, they come harder. That's, you know what, decoy. If that's my gift to the world, that's I don't know. I always want to be a service at every step of the game. Shout out to Twompy Boy Twompfag. Can we talk about the playoff? We can talk about the playoffs. You want to talk about playoffs? FCC's never done nothing wrong to me. Y'all are, there's a. I do have a stance. I've been the victim of drunk paneling a time or two. So has my buddy T down in the chat. So have many of us actually. I think everyone's been the victim of paneling while PWI, paneling while intoxicated, and seldom does it end up well. So whatever the fuck he said last night, we need you to get a bed sheet and record yourself saying, "Leave Brittany alone." Yeah, Scam's. I've always been cool with Scam, even when I've been cool with Scam before it was like a cool thing to do. That's when everybody told me she was some crazy psycho bitch, and they were like, "No, she's gonna get you," and I'm like, "Fuck, this is. I don't want to get murdered in my sleep." But Scammy's good people. She's fun. She's kind. I got no problem with that lady whatsoever. Neither should you, really, because she's, like I said, she's kind of friendly. So what else? Anybody feel like I'm one of the three people Twomper likes here? The other two are my alts. What is the CPP blacklist, and does Raymond Reddington have anything to do with it? Somebody tell me that. What is the CPP blacklist? This is something I feel like I need to know. You two have a good day, Christina Lovelace. I don't know if it's Lovelace or Lovelace, but either way, she's Christine, you have an amazing day. Anybody have anything that they want to go over? Anybody feel like pulling up on panel talking about Jonathan Robbins' fiasco yesterday? Yeah, I'm definitely a bitch move, Jonathan Robbins. Oh God, Mark, it's 6:20 in the morning, which means you've been drinking for 12 hours. What do you? Raymond Reddington is a bitch. No, Raymond Reddington is the man. How drunk? How drunk are you, Blaze? No, Blaze is in the fucking broadband dimension on Dabs. Do. Are you hammered right now? Meow meow. If you got something pertinent to Jonathan Robbins that you want to, I actually, you know what? I'm afraid to bring you up because he will strike this video, and he's probably going to strike this video anyway. I know how Tommy feels. He just put something up, and fucking people are like, he's a bad person. We're gonna get him. We're gonna get him. No, Tommy boy, that Jonathan Robbins fella, in the secret gilded that belongs to, and I'll say the name, it belongs to Locksmith and the Gilded Girls. He fashioned a letter to get my shit taken down off YouTube, saying that it was bullying and harassing and that it's affecting him physically and emotionally. Yeah, that's what happened, Tommy boy. Yo, I would have paid for that. If anyone hasn't seen Mango, that's Decoy got a cute little dog, adorable little wonderful puppy. Yep, that's Ray is the best catcher and has the best personality in the community. What the fuck? Bro, you stupid. You stupid. We are in VCAP. We are the world. So yes, that's where Sweeter Baby Ray to avoid bullying refer person as Voldemort because they have Voldemort. But that's wild, man. Like, I'm gonna drop that link. But yeah, that's what happened, Tommy boy. So now my channel got now I'm flagged for fucking bullying harass. My first channel already got a strike. The second one wasn't fucked with, and now it's already like under the eye of YouTube. So thank you, Jonathan Robbins. Sincerely, from the bottom of my heart, thank you for now this channel is gonna be more likely to get hit. Appreciate you, man. Awesome. What's up, Mark?
God damn it, I was waiting for you to. You fucking start a panel about my fucking favorite topic to talk about, and you wouldn't even let me up for the longest fucking time.
Oh, well, it was 6:30 in the morning your time. I'm like, fuck, this dude's hammered and he's gonna pull his dick out on cam.
No, it's because I fucking slept early in the afternoon. I'm on my weekend mode, so I've only been up for a few hours. But
Okay, so tell us about Jonathan Robbins.
So I'm gonna say it now because it's already kind of blown at this point. I've been saying for weeks now that I've been working on something that's a banger. And
Okay.
then there's a mix-up. Cap thought I was talking about his shit when that popped off, but no. I've been decoying Jonathan Robbins for about 3 weeks now, and when y'all started talking about him yesterday on that panel and shit, or Cap started talking about him, he blocked my decoy. So he basically, y'all ruined a potential catch by talking about him. But at the end of the day, you can block my decoy, but you ain't gonna unsend the dick pic that you've already sent me. Fucking homo.
Yo, hand to God, you're telling the truth right now.
100%, dude. You want his dick pic?
Um,
The whole plan was for me to decoy him, and I was gonna have Colfax do the catch because he's in Colorado. And so I got blocked, so I don't know what all I have, but I've already sent some of it to Colfax, and that, including his dick pic. Colfax knows 100% what's going on, and so y'all just by fucking putting him on the edge, he just blocked my decoy, and that was like probably like 95% set in stone. He already sent me a dick pic. It was pretty much set. But
how old were you as a decoy?
So the thing is, I never age dropped, but the picture I was using was a 15-year-old boy.
But you never age dropped.
No. So my whole strategy was I didn't want to come off as like a typical catcher or like a typical decoy because, if I said I was 13 or 14 or shit, like I didn't want him to catch on. So I never age dropped. But the picture is clearly an underage person. And I told him, oh, I've never been with a guy before. I'm young. Like I didn't.
Did you reach out to him or did he reach out to you?
I don't want to tell me. I don't want. So
No, don't worry about it. But yeah, I mean, like not.
No, I don't want to say exactly how it went down because I don't want him to be like, oh well, I'm just gonna be done with that platform so that he can, continue his bullshit on other platforms. I put a feeler out there to make him think I was close to the area, and then he reached out.
Right, but if you didn't age drop, he could have thought you were 19. Like, there's a possibility.
If you saw the picture, The picture was like a modeling, like a teen modeling site. Or the picture I was using was a 15-year-old. Didn't even look 15. Maybe 13 or 14. Like he did not look 15. So it was definitely like.
That's not a with no age drop, man. I can't in good faith or conscience
Yeah,
make
you gotta
especially
have an age drop.
If you saw the decoy photo, there'd be no
The
question.
decoy photo, there's some kids that are 18 that look like they're still 14. There are people out there that are 22 that look like they're 10. If you look at whatchamacallit, that girl that looks like she's 10 years old on TV, I can't remember her name, but there are people that do look younger than they appeared. So trying to use a decoy pick, you also have to drop the age in order to make it like legit for the age to be present.
I wasn't trying to be a typical decoy because I wasn't trying to get him to catch on to what I was doing.
But you said you wanted to have JT Colfax go catch him, and it would make him look like a fool because there was no age drop.
in his defense, Blaze, what I will say is that if we were trying to catch somebody in the community, I wouldn't necessarily be super upset if we went a little bit fucking guerrilla warfare on it, just because they're so familiar with what we like. It's not a
I
catch
kind of
because
get that.
I didn't even.
But
I mean, like I said, I didn't get to finish it because everyone on his ass yesterday. He ended up blocking my decoy, but he knew what he was doing. And if you saw his,
was it a decoy pickup yourself?
no, it was just like some modeling website that I ripped a picture from.
Okay.
I wasn't trying to this. I wasn't. This was more about exposure than in like a typical like catch in my opinion. That makes sense.
Yeah.
But what were you expecting me to do? Tell him right away that I was 13 or 14 and that he blocks me and it'd be done and over with? There would be no conversation there. The dude's a sick fuck. If you look at his social media accounts before he started removing them and making them private and shit,
Yo,
you'd feel a completely different way.
who is this
What up?
talking? Who is this person that is decoying without decoying?
that is meow.
Wow, really? It's you?
Yeah.
Thank you, Teacup, on this.
You? Really?
Really, what?
You're a fucking idiot. You can't. Okay, first of all, you used a
If
real.
if you're gonna decoy someone that's involved in the community, you can't be a typical decoy.
Okay. First of all, you can't. Okay, you can not be a typical decoy, but you have to say your age. Otherwise, he could be chatting with anybody. Give me a fucking break. Like, this is so creepy. So you went to a modeling agency and got a picture of a real child.
Yep.
And you used a picture of a real child that never even said you were a child. That is creepy.
That's real creepy, dude.
That
Sorry
is so
to say.
creepy. That you're putting a real child in danger. What the fuck is wrong with you?
Like, if you use face app for yourself and like
really
made yourself younger, that would have been a different story. But
if that was
that's
anybody
fucking
else, you're literally putting. He could have looked for that kid and got who the kid's name and stalked the fucking kid and went and killed the fucking kid or
wouldn't surprise me if he does, because it wouldn't surprise me if he does, because he's a fucking
No, this is you're just making shit up. It sounds to me like he blocked. Sounds like to me he blocked somebody that looks slightly young. So you trying to say that he is predatory? I don't even know who this fucking person is. But you are telling other people that they fucked up your operation. Your operation was shit. And now if there ever really was going to be a real one, if there ever was going to be a real one, you fucked it up because you're a fucking idiot.
Thanks.
You're welcome. And I don't really know why you're blaming you. First of all, you should have said your story. You couldn't even get your story out because you're reading people's comments and backtracking the things that you did. Just own what you did. You're a fucking idiot.
Cool. Anything else you have to say?
I don't know. What else are you gonna say? Because I will fucking hit on everything you say. What else you gotta say about what you just did? Let's talk about what you just did. Let's keep talking about it, and I'll tell you what else I gotta say.
I've already said what I did.
Okay, well, you keep talking about it. So as you keep talking about it, I'll let you know what I need to say. But you gotta say more dumb shit for me to comment on it. So
well,
go ahead.
I might say more dumb shit if you actually shut up and let me talk for a minute.
Go ahead, bitch.
You get real quiet.
I know. I'm waiting for him to meow meow. Ruff. Go. Let's go.
That's fucking.
Go. You made yourself look like a fool, and you did not have to publicly do that. But y'all are so starved for attention that you really went up there and started talking about this like it's something cool, or like that what anybody is gonna think. Like, what did you think was gonna happen?
I don't understand why you're defending an individual that's in the community.
I'm not defending an individual. This is I'm talking about what you just did.
I don't give a flying fuck what I did.
Hey, Meow, you really can't twist this around, though, because she's not defending someone in the community. She doesn't like him.
I don't care who you
what
did
you
it
did
to.
was fucked up.
I don't even know who this person is. I just know apparently they're in a gilded with somebody or something. I don't care who you decoyed. It doesn't matter.
Do you know? You put a kid's life in danger too, and you know the guy could have done something as simple as an image search, and he already knows that from our place.
Y'all are so used to this being I'm defending a person. I take his side or her side. First of all, you really don't even know half of the people you're defending. This is all weird internet shit. I'm not gonna start I don't want to put anybody down saying that their friendships don't matter and things like that. But I'm not defending a person. I'm calling you a fucking idiot because of the choices that you made. And now you're sitting here talking about it, and what you're upset that I'm telling you the truth of the situation.
I don't give a fuck what you have to say. I came up here to talk to Ray, and you fucking showed up.
He told me to. Everybody in the chat said to come up, and I was given the link to come up.
She's got the most decoys. Her and Kyle.
Mouth, man. Just watch. What I mean, you had to have thought about this before. Even as you thinking of the words you're saying 2 seconds or a half a second before you say them. I just don't understand. What the fuck is wrong with you, man?
This is what I'm trying to understand. So you say you've been decoying him and you never age dropped. Do you understand that anything before an age drop means absolutely nothing? You know that, right?
Is that Kyle?
Yeah, that's Kyle.
Tell him, bro. Jesus.
I'm asking him, does he know that? Do you know that anything before an age drop means nothing?
People think that decoying means, oh, wow, you have an extra phone. So talking to people oh, I'm decoying. No, you're not decoying until you're until you're deep into talking to somebody who believes that you're a child. Having an extra phone and sitting online all day and telling people that you're decoying is not decoying. If you're decoying, you don't really have enough time to be talking to all these other people. That's not how it works.
But when you decoy, you don't use real kid pics.
No, you don't. And you have to tell the age for it to be decoying. Yeah. I just don't understand.
You need to also understand this. Why do you think we have relationships with police officers or police departments or district attorneys? Because we're doing it the correct way. The correct way to do it is actually, if you really want to know, here's the secret, everyone. You age drop within the first 5 to 10 messages.
Mm-hmm.
The first
mistakes can happen when you're overworked, but they're I mean, come on. Just even a random person off the street even knows. And you can't say I'm not typically decoying. No, you're just typically you're pretending to be you're putting a kid in danger for no reason and without their permit. What? I just don't understand. Like you're doing the opposite of decoying, and you're putting kids in danger.
Like I said, it wasn't
pretending to try to
be
protect them, and really you're just trying to set somebody up. And I don't know who the person is. I
And-
don't give a fuck.
Right. You're right. I was supposed to. The whole thing was more about exposing a chomo in the community.
But he's not a chomo. He didn't
He
fight.
is.
That you
He
have not
is.
confirmed that at all. Even on the panel yesterday, there was absolutely no confirmation. To be honest, I was on that panel, and here's the other thing: when you're decoying, think about this. You can literally say, "I'm a child," and that is not good enough. If you
No.
do not age drop, you have nothing. You can literally say, "I'm a child." That's still not good enough. But you didn't even do that. So, all right, I'm gone, Ray.
Wait! Don't come up and like drop the ball angry. How are you today, Kyle? Just say a quick hello.
Oh,
And
I'm having an excellent day. Decoy and I were talking this morning. We're literally talking about a pred. And then I randomly come up and start listening to the stream, and this comes up. He's like, I was decoying him, and he sent a dick pic. He sent a dick pic to who? And you're using an actual child's photo.
He sent a dick pic to you because you're being creepy. Dude, you're the one that is being creepy. You're talking to somebody trying to get their dick pics and stuff, and you're not decoying.
I didn't fucking ask him for it. He sent it on his own will.
Well, your intention was to get him to do what, man? But you weren't acting like a kid, so you're a fucking weirdo.
I've already said what I was going to intend to do.
I'm going to leave it before Kyle leaves. I just want to say, if you went 3 weeks on an emotional conversation, and then even if Decoy or Kyle did that, and the guy, let's say, quote unquote, caught feelings and got carried away, I would feel that's incredibly unethical. To like, you're almost grooming a predator at that point.
Yeah, he dropped a dick pic.
Well, no, I'm asking Decoy and Kyle, like, would you agree that's almost like grooming a predator?
Oh, it sounds like you're saying something so close to what's the word? Entrapment. What? Even though civilians can't entrap, but it sure, bro, it would not work in court, even if you can't entrap.
But the thing is, he doesn't care about court. He wants to expose them to people on a panel because everybody matters.
Y'all are so glued to the idea of a formal catch. And this was more about exposing someone in the community.
You haven't exposed him. Even after you said what you said, you did not expose him by saying he sent a dick pic. He sent a dick pic to a freaking adult. To an adult. To a male adult.
And I don't know if I told I think Decoy knows about this because she said that she would have my back if anybody you know how you catch somebody like that, male? I caught a guy that was incredibly awful. And then he wound up getting spooked on Telegram. So I decoyed him as an adult, and I met him as an adult. And I tried to. That's. Do you support that, Kyle?
Sometimes you got to do what you got to do after. If you go to sleep at night after they blocked you and after they did everything, they thought that they changed their mind, but they still did what they did. I don't have an issue with that because they still did it.
This was the one that was like. This was one like Daddy for Boys took me to Telegram, talked about sharing his son with other people. Like that's
not okay. So I think decoying them as an adult and then talking to them about their chats, or hitting them up, not decoying as an adult, but hitting them up as an adult saying like, oh, would you like to hook up? And then when you meet at that McDonald's, you say, oh, okay. Yeah. Instead of me sucking your dick, we're going to talk about what you said to this little child. I have no problems with that.
You already have your evidence before you can decoy as an adult or even whatever.
So this is a fun one. Do you know how they used to get people to come out of hiding that had warrants? They would send them mailing like, you want a $5,000 publisher. And if you go on YouTube, you can see this. These people walk in the hotel lobby dancing in a Hawaiian shirt thinking they're getting a $5,000 check. And it's the fucking U.S. Marshals Service. It's some of the best content YouTube has ever put out.
I got the most sus thing in the mail the other day. It looks like it's supposed to be from Amazon. And I've never ordered a sex toy from Amazon ever. But it's like saying like, I don't know if this is low key, somebody just trying to get like vagina pictures or something, but they're like saying like, oh, if you test out these sex toys from Amazon. We'll give you gift card. I don't know what the fuck it was, but so fucking weird. So weird.
Hey, Meow, if you still have that decoy out there, I suggest getting rid of that photo as soon as possible.
You having a picture of some random kid, even the fact that you searched for it, the fact that you even picked apart a picture of a kid to see how old they look, the fact that you were looking at a picture of a kid is just weird too. Like just looking at kids, talking about kids, looking up kid shit when
And
it's
which kid will look
like,
good
that's
enough to be
weird.
my decoy?
I don't even look
Yeah,
up.
that's sus and weird.
I don't even look up what shows kids are watching. I don't look up none of that stuff. It's fucking weird.
Mm-hmm.
It doesn't run that deep. Like you just. But also when people are weird, telling them that they're weird doesn't make a difference. You're clearly just gonna be a fucking creep anyways. You're not understanding. Instead, you're just taking, instead of actually sitting back and being like, wow, what I did was actually wrong. It was ethically wrong. You're not going to see that. Obviously, you don't care. You just care more about being right or whatever you think is right. And it's just fucking weird. So, I don't know if you have anything else to say,
I
but
don't
I'm
know,
about to
kind of
hop off.
along the lines of Jonathan and his suspicion towards Jonathan kind of goes back and falls on him when he uses a real kid for a decoy and is looking at kids and saying, which one's going to be good enough looking to be a decoy to get this guy? Like, for real?
I mean, the other thing too is like, I would never use a real kid's photo because we don't have to. But I'm pretty sure that's how it used to be done.
No, it's just this is like being turned into a joke. Like some of us are real victims of this shit. So like playing around and doing stuff like that is not funny. Like we are trying to save real kids and stop them from growing up to have drug addictions, any type of addiction that you can think of. This shit causes real fucking problems, and it's not a laughing matter. It's not something to be playing around about. Like it's I just don't understand, and I'm not gonna understand either because I don't know. I don't even know why I'm asking you for your opinion on because this is the shit you do. So I don't know.
Oh, me?
No, the fucking
Oh.
meow meow. But yeah, I'm off though. You can't say I didn't give you a chance to talk because I did. I'm sure you're gonna have a lot of shit to say as soon as I get off of here because you're a little fucking bitch. But that's fine. I still stand by everything I said. I still think you're a dumb bitch. This is not a joking matter. Just because I say fuck you and I say a lot of cuss words, I might not be, college educated. I might not be the smartest. Don't know what wars happened and what year, but I do have fucking morals. And you're wrong. You're wrong for this. And I don't care whether you believe it or not. If you really go to bed and you think that you didn't do anything wrong, then you're just a piece of shit. So,
And I guarantee you somebody clipped this and actually is going to be probably going up later. I guarantee it because that's like fucking dumb in my book too.
This was
But on to other news.
Yeah, this is oh, that was got gas. Yeah, Mark, I'm not as vocally aggressive as them, but you didn't decoy him because the kid, if he doesn't know how old the person is, let me ask you this question: is it on an app where people are supposed to be 18?
No.
Okay, so how old can a person be on this app?
Let me Google it.
I don't know, man. The chips will fall out where they may.
I find it a bit sus that everyone's more about busting my balls about the way I decided to go about things differently than a typical catch, and less on the fact that there's literally a chomo that's fucking in the community.
You still don't see something wrong with the way you went about it, though.
I already said I did it different because it was someone that's in the community. If I went about things a typical way, it wouldn't work out.
It would have worked out. So he Google image searches this kid and actually finds his address, because that's how most of us do it when we find people on websites. And he goes and finds this kid because he thinks he's getting charged by this kid. That's just really nuts. Like, I just don't get it. If you used a decoy pic of your own face without the shaven beard and you made yourself a teenager and you did it that way, I wouldn't even have an issue. Or you use somebody else that was like over 18 and you use FaceApp and did it that way, but you used a legit minor's photo.
Well, it's because of how I came across the whole thing. Yeah, I did like a quick Google search to get a picture real quick because I kind of like fell into it. But yeah, that's what I did. But I think
using that legit minor's photo and giving it to a pedo, you just raped that kid by doing that. Because what do you picture?
It's not like I went to a random Facebook and took a picture, right? This is like an actual model.
All right, I'm done. There's nothing else to be said. I tried to make my point. It's still not getting across. I'm out.
Anyways, I just find it a bit odd that people are more attached to breaking my balls about the way I went about things and less concerned about what he is. But I don't care. I'm not here to make friends. I'm here to fucking expose idiots.
I think you're misreading that a little bit, Mark. And the reason things are done the way they are done is because thousands of catches have taken place and everyone's made mistakes along the way. So we kind of try to.
I wasn't ultimately going for a catch. I was basically just exposing him for the sick fuck he is.
And nobody said you broke a law, man. It's just like, so when you say you're decoying him and JT Colfax is doing a catch, did you reference to him that you were a sophomore in high school? Were there any concrete references that would have made him know that you were that?
I've told him I was young and that I've never been sexual with a person before. I really dropped a bunch of clues other than an age drop. Would I have dropped an age later on? Maybe. Like it never got to that point because when everyone was attacking them, he blocked my decoy, and that was the end of that.
What's up, Tommy boy?
Yo, I missed the end there, but I just couldn't help myself. Even though I boycotted jumping on panels with this fucking scumbag, but he can pop off if he's offended. But this people is the exact type of shit that I'm talking about. I even talked about it last night of just the hurling of shit that happens within this community. Kyle's right. Nothing of true fruition came from that conversation last night. I think it actually went pretty well. I think Jonathan spoke his piece. Do I think he's sus? Absolutely. But there's nothing concrete there. There's nothing substantial there to go off of. And what I'm getting at is that you doing this just further adds to my point now that what you people do, you are here to try to find the worst shit you can on people without substantial evidence and throw it their way just for the means of your side. That is what this community has come to. I am not white knighting for Jonathan. I think the dude is weird as fuck. He has said a bunch of weird things, but you going about it in this manner, dude, just further fucks up everyone. It fucks up our entire image, dude. Even the fact that you don't understand that. And the thing is that the reason I jumped up here is what you're not connecting, dude, is the simple fact that when truth be told, the reason you didn't age drop is because you didn't want to lose the quote unquote catch. I think that he probably would have blocked you. And now you wanted the clout of being able to catch a predator in the community. That's why you didn't age drop.
Yeah,
let's be honest.
I think anyone would. I mean, he dropped his dick pic though before, like, I would have had a chance at age drop. He already dropped a dick pic.
It doesn't matter now whether it's the court of law or the court of fucking Predcatcher YouTube. We all know that doesn't mean anything. It doesn't mean anything.
Who doesn't want to catch a chomo in the community, right?
Yeah, ethically, you we do.
Yeah, I mean,
Ethically.
there was one guy that I was decoy. I don't know if I was with Cam or not. And actually, Tommy, it's interesting. Let me just tell the quick story. When you're talking to 9 or 10 guys, sometimes it's tough to remember which one you're talking to who. And I told the guy I was about to be a sophomore at such and such high school. I told him I can't drive yet, but because we were decoying so many guys, when he says, "Okay, I'm cool to come," I realized I go back. I never actually did the hard age drop. So I blocked him because at that point I thought it would have been unethical for me to. I mean, granted, is the guy sus? Yeah. Can I probably get him another time? Hopefully, but like we have a moral responsibility to do it ethically. And I've gone on camera. I won't say who it is, but because I overheard the story, it wasn't actually told to me. There was a catcher in the community, a catcher-ish person who said, "No matter what it takes, I need a catch tonight, even if it's an 18-year-old and a 16-year-old." That's the, I don't know, man.
Why didn't you just age drop before you went and meet him? It might be rough, but it'd be better than letting him go completely. Unless you were intending to do it again.
Because that's not to get somebody all fucking jazzed up, ready to go like that. That's why Kyle said that you got to do it within the first. They said 5 to 10. I just the first 10 minutes of conversation. Like I have I have a way that I do it, and it's fruit of the poisonous tree, man. If it doesn't come from a good place, you don't want it. It's bad juju, my man.
You were doing it, dude. I 100%. There's no way. Just like we're not going to be able to change your mind. There's no way you'll be able to change my mind that you weren't doing it just for fucking being able to say you caught this guy that we're all talking about, and it's fucked. This place has gone to shit, and mainly from people like you. And let's not fucking forget the point that you also said you guys want to see his dick pic. So then you also were about to distribute a private picture, which you've already done before, and you were going to do it again without even ethically getting that picture in a legal manner. Like, you're a sick fuck. This community has gone to shit because people like you. I'm done with it. Get the fuck out of here. I'm going back to work. You people make me sick, meow. You make me fucking sick. You are ruining this fucking place. Get the fuck out.
Oh,
that was fun.
Yeah.
Anyways, Ray, I really only meant to come up here and
I know, man.
You had an interesting topic in your subject, and I'm like, oh, I know shit about that, and I haven't talked to you lately. I literally just meant to come up and say hi, and.
But yeah, this is much like when Detective NVCap likes to say to someone like, "You have no morals. You have no like morally." I could never. Now I almost feel like the community owes Jonathan Robbins some sort of an apology that he was being decoyed without an age drop, and I'm not shitting on you, but
I could have done an age drop later on. The whole thing is I couldn't finish it because he blocked me because everyone was calling him out on Tech channel. He got scared. He got scared and fucking blocked my decoy. Just with that. It was like literally like 20 minutes after he was on that panel, he blocked my decoy. Like he was scared shitless after being on that panel yesterday.
Well, then maybe that was a wake up call that he needed, man. I don't know what to tell you.
Like I said, I that's why I didn't want to drop what platform it was on, because I don't want him to be like, well, I just won't go on that platform anymore and keep up his shit. So at the very least, regardless of what platform he's on, he's gonna always wonder now if it's me. And that's perfect. If that's all I can get out of him, that's perfect.
Yeah, man. Like, the last thing I wanted to do today was he tried to strike my channel, and now I find myself saying that the community owes Jonathan Robbins an apology.
No. If no.
Oh, fuck. Well, yes, he's still a scumbag, Mr. X, even though you said I had no spine, and you can lick my taint for that last comment. But yes, he's still a scumbag. He's still sus. But Oh, for decoying. You know, if his dick pics get out there and shit like that, it's like when somebody gets so overzealous and they blow the case in court. I don't think anybody's speaking for you, decoy. Nah, bro. I ain't shouting you out. You called me a virtue signaling jizz lord.
At the end of the day, people can bust my balls for the tactics I use to fucking set him up, but at least he's gonna be thinking about it next time he's talking to a fucking kid, wondering if it's me or not. And if that's like I said, if that's all that happens, so be it.
Maybe. But yeah, dude, I can't co-sign it, man. I think that it was wrong the way you did it, and
that's fine. That's perfectly fine. I'm not going to sugarcoat shit how I did it.
Oh boy,
people don't like it. That's fine. You know what I mean? That's all I'm coming from.
Hey, Wolfpack, Wolfpack? Somebody dropped Wolf's comment. Somebody dropped Wolf's page. I would much rather us all go have a good time at Chateau de Blaze than continue to be toxic on my shit.
For the record, can we just, for the record, Clownbot, I didn't break any laws.
You what?
Clownbot wants to start shit saying I broke laws. There's no laws broken with what I did. All right.
There we go.
I think Ray said that earlier too. Didn't you say, like, as much as you didn't like what I did? Warbot's in chat trying to say that I broke laws with what I did, and there's nothing. It might have not been by the books of a normal catch of what people typically do, but there's no laws broken with what I did.
Well, everybody fucking, all I'm going to say is that Blaze is a fucking sweet, sweet boy. Blaze is a good boy. Everybody loves Blaze. He keeps his nose out of the drama. He's a great fucking dude. He's in it for the right reasons. I fuck with him heavy. When he does his little morning things, there's no reason why there shouldn't be a ton of people over in his space. So please, please, please go subscribe to my friend Blaze, Wolfpack Fred Hunter. He's been slowly climbing his way up the ranks this year. Just, consistently putting up, one small W after another. I feel like I'm a sportscaster now. I'm like, before the end of the year, Blaze is going to emerge as one of the contenders. But no, the dude he's getting better with each one that he does. And him and Tiny, much like Nunya and James, they have like a fun space where they're above the fuckery and the drama. They just want to smoke their dabs, catch some threads, and make sure everybody has a good time. So I'm sorry to y'all that this morning turned this way. Meow, I know you were trying to do something. The road to hell is often paved with good intentions. I think you dropped the ball on it, but that's fine.
That's fine.
And I'm just gonna, in the words of,
I think it's a bit concerning that people are more about busting my balls versus me exposing him.
Well, I got to go to work anyway, my man. This was literally the morning drive.
Well, yeah. Thanks for having me, Ray. I actually didn't think.
What's that?
I was to say it's nice of you to have me up, and I didn't think shit was gonna go like this sour, but I mean, once decoy came up, that shit was down the road from there.
Well, no, just everybody, like I said, do me a favor. If y'all support MySpace and what I do, I'm gonna ask that you do the same for my buddy Wolf. Make sure you go over there, and if he's not live in the morning, FM's usually got some fun shit. So, Jonathan, I hate what you did to my channel. I hope that the photos of you do not make their way through the internet. Ethically, I have an issue with that. So,
One more thing.
I still think you're sus. I still think you're a weird fella.
One more thing.
I don't condone
I just want to add
what happened.
One
and the witch hunts have to stop people.
People, as far as being authorized to use the photo, it was a stock photo. So yes, I was authorized.
No, I'm talking about Jonathan's dick pics, man.
Oh, John, fuck, dude, y'all don't want to see that fucking limp ass dick.
I don't want to see any. Yeah, just, and this is a public service announcement for your buddy Ray Ray. Don't send anything in this community that you don't want to see on the panel channel. I don't care who you're sending it to. Like, tread lightly, speak softly, carry a big stick, be good or be good at it. And everyone shoot over to Wolfpack Pred Hunter. And Wolf, if you're still here, fucking go live because I'm sending everybody over there, bro. Don't drop the fucking ball. Don't fuck it up for me. See y'all. Have a great day.
Later, Ray.
Oh. People are straying when you're a stranger. Faces look ugly when you're alone. Women seem wicked when you're unwanted. Sure, you can never be alone when you're straying. Faces come out of the rain when you're straying. No one remembers your name when you're straying. People are straying when you're a stranger. When it's wicked when you're unwanted. Yo, what up, fool? Yo. Yo. Yeah, what's up, Bubba? Can you hear me? Thank you.